Good morning.
Good morning, Suzanne.
How are you today?
Good. How are you doing?
Good, thank you.
Monday morning.
Yes, it is. I wonder where everybody's at.
I don't know. We've had a great weekend.
Yeah. How was yours?
It was good. Yeah.
Good. Good. Me too.
Got outside and enjoyed the fresh air, and
Yeah, it was gorgeous outside. Just beautiful.
I just seems like getting out in the fresh air and sunshine is about the best thing anybody can do for themselves.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So yeah, are you excited about starting back up next week?
I am, but I've really enjoyed these classes. I'm pretty sure that physically they're more effective than what we've been doing at the club, but I just
Really?
feel stronger.
Good.
So,
Oh my goodness. I think that's awesome to hear you say that, because mat is the hardest.
it's been I've really enjoyed it, quite frankly. I was really disappointed when we closed down, and I'm so used to going every day, and I think this is great.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm super glad you've been so good about doing these, because it's amazing what just a little bit of mat work can do for, well, you're going to notice a difference when you get on the equipment too.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see, but yeah, I feel so much stronger, and especially in my abs.
Yep.
I've noticed that my stomach, since I've gotten older, I've always had an issue with my stomach, and I just don't right now. So that's
Oh,
really
that's
great.
awesome. And the thing that's so great about mat is you don't have to have equipment. I mean,
Yeah, that's wonderful.
you can add great things in that are helpful, but that's part of the reason why I haven't done equipment well, partly I don't know what people have. And
Right.
it's just kind of nice to be able to do something that you can even pick 4 or 5 exercises and do those
Yeah.
on a given day. And I think we're going to continue some of these Zoom classes for a while until we can operate at full capacity.
I hope so, especially because if I do miss a class, even when we're at full capacity, it would be great to go back to some of these Facebook classes and just take one.
Yeah.
Hoping that we'll always have access to those.
Yeah, I think so. I don't really know. We haven't had our final opening meeting yet for all the gory details of what's going to transpire, but I believe we will have a Zoom class every day, so that, because not everybody's, if you can't operate full capacity, you can't do 12 people at a time, and not everybody's going to get in.
Yeah.
Anyway.
There's everybody.
Hi, Dibbit. How are you?
Hey, good. How are you doing, Izzy? Oh, Lori's there. All right.
Let me rename me, because I think we have my daughter's name.
Oh, your daughter's, yes.
Here she is. Can you say hi to Miss Dibbit?
Hi. How old's your daughter?
She's hiding. She's 9.
Hi, Lydia.
Hi, how are you?
That's Izzy. You're Lydia. I just did it backwards. Awesome. Hey, Lori.
Hey.
All right. I'm doing good. How about yourself? Did you have a good Mother's Day?
Good. Yes. It was good. Beautiful day.
Oh my goodness. It was gorgeous weather.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful weather. All right. Let's get started. Let me mute. Oh, maybe I shouldn't mute myself. That would be good. And let's get going. Monday morning mat. All right, just come to sitting. Bend your knees, feet flat onto the floor. Walk them away just so you have a little space between your hiney. Draw your shoulders down. And then reach your arms to the ceiling and lower them. Just from your back, reach your arms to the ceiling and lower. And again, reach the arms to the ceiling, palms facing each other. Lift with one side and switch. Lift with the other, finding some length in the body. And alternate. Last one. Lower the arms down. Take your arms right out in front. Let's just get a little protraction, retraction. Reach both arms forward and pull them back. And forward and back 2 more times. Last one. And then hands behind your knees for those little half roll downs, getting some mobility in that lumbar. Rotate that pelvis, rolling back halfway. Inhale. Exhale to roll back up. Stack the spine. And again, roll that tail under, roll back. And back up. One more like this. Rolling halfway down. Pause. Hold for just a second. Reach those arms straight out. Now, open them to the side and close. Open them and close. 2 more. Last one. And come all the way up to sitting. Restack that spine. And roll it back halfway. Pause, hold here. Take your arms to genie arms and find a little rotation. Rotate to the right, back to center. Left, back to center. Alternating. One more each side. Come back to center and stack it back up. And again, rolling back down. Take those arms to genie arms, rotate to the right. Now, roll back and up. Keep that rotation back and up. For 3. Stay anchored in your bottom. Last one. Rotate center and all the way up. And again, rolling halfway down. Take your arms to genie. Rotate the opposite direction. Roll back a few inches and up. Back and up for 3, 2. Last one. Come center all the way up. Separate your knees. Take the bottoms of your feet together. Just find a little butterfly stretch in front of you. You can push your knees away, and that's available to you. Woo-hoo. And then coming all the way back up. Lift up nice and tall. Take your hands behind your head. And then just rock to your right. Find some length through the side of the body. Back up to center. And the opposite direction. If you prefer to reach one arm to the ceiling, that's an option. If you get a little bit more stretch that way. And then hands behind the knees. Roll all the way down. One bone at a time. Reaching your arms long. Rock that pelvis forward and back till you find your little neutral pelvis where your hip bones lie in the same plane as your pubic bone. And float your right leg into table and your left, drawing your shoulders down. Curl up, reach the arms long and pump at 100, pressing your legs together. Inhaling 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Breathing. Pumping vigorously, warming up the body. Reaching long with your fingers so that arm is reaching away. And as you straighten the arm, you feel that connection in your back. Reach both legs to the ceiling. Press your heels together to a slightly apart so you have a little Pilates V. When you extend your legs, stay neutral in that pelvis. And then just lower them down to what works for your body. 3 more full breaths. Last one. And hug your legs in. Placing your feet on the floor, just rock both knees to the right and both knees to the left. And rock up to sitting. So, flex your feet. Reach your arms long. Lift up tall and just hinge forward. Feeling a stretch, maybe through the backside, maybe through your hamstrings, wherever you're tight. And come up to sit tall. And again, hinge forward. Now from your hinged forward position, round. Find some stretch through the back of the body. And then flatten out the spine. And round, kind of like a cat-cow, if you're sitting, and flatten. And just pay attention to where you feel the stretches in your body. Maybe you can go a little lower. And then stack the spine up. Reach your arms nice and long, bend your knees slightly. Begin to roll down, roll down, roll down. Bend the knees in, rock right up, and reach. So it's kind of like a little stretchy type of roll down. Bend those knees in, pull behind the knees, rock back, shoot the legs out, and round forward. On this next one, pull your belly button back in towards your spine, shoulders down. Keep your heels pressed down to the floor as much as you can. If you have to bend your knees, that's fine. And keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Lower all the way down. Take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, now chin to chest. Roll all the way up. Reach, reach, reach. And pull the belly button back first to roll down. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Reach, reach, reach. To roll down. One more. Inhale, exhale, roll all the way up. Reach for those feet. One last stretch. Roll all the way down. Bend that right knee in. Really press that left leg long and down so you get a little lengthening in the front of the body. Extend that leg to the ceiling. And extend. Maybe flex that foot if you can. One more. Bend it in, extend, pause. Circle across the body, down, around, and stop. Circle across, down, and stop. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Reverse. 4, 3. Press that bottom leg down and into the floor. Last one. Take that leg to you, either hold on the inside of your calf or up by your instep. Make sure the opposite hip stays anchored and reach that leg out to the side but up towards your shoulder. And then switch hands. Reach it across the body again. Pull by the calf or the foot. Make sure that hip, for me it's my right, stays anchored into the floor. I love this stretch, said nobody ever. Maybe turn your toes slightly towards the floor. And then come back center. Switch. Hug your opposite leg to you. Reach that straight leg long and down. And then kick it up for a little stretch. And bend it in. And kick it up. And bend it in. Last one. Arms long by your sides, circle across, down, and stop. Across, down, and stop. Controlling from your abdominals. 2 more. Last one. And reverse. for 3. Last one. And again, holding on the instep or the inner side of your calf. Reach that leg out to the side and up. Change legs. And reach it across the body. And bend the knee back in. Rock up to sitting. Find your sits bones. And then either hold behind your knees and begin to float your feet off of the floor. If it's available to you, you can hug your legs all the way down by your ankles. And then tuck that tailbone a little bit deeper, just to where you almost roll back and come right back up. One more time like that. Feeling just a little balance on your, just behind your sits bones. And then roll back. Your shoulder blades to come back up. And again, roll back to come back up. So your abs roll you back and your abs bring you up. 2 more. Woo. Last one. Bring your legs together, extend that left leg long, pull onto that right leg, lower all the way down, hug the leg in. You're always welcome to keep your head down if that works for you. And switch, and switch, switch, and switch. Four, 8, 6, 3, 2, 1, and hug your legs in. Rest your head. Roll up again. Again, keep your head down if that works better. Extend arms long. Pull it in. Legs long to pull it in. Three more. Last one. Extend one leg out, the opposite. Pull, pull, switch. Pull, pull, switch. Pull, pull, switch. Feel your belly. Move your legs. Leg comes to your hand. 2 more each side. And then hug your legs in. For double leg lower lift, find that little diamond shape. Heels together, toes apart, Pilates V. Keep a slight bend in your knees. If it's better for you to keep your head down, take your hands right up underneath your bottom. Otherwise, curl up, hands behind your head. Lower, 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 and lift. Lower, 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 and lift. Four more. Last 2. Last 1. Bend the right knee in, left leg long. Go crisscross. And switch. Switch. And switch. Keep your trunk nice and anchored. Rotating from those obliques to the rib cage. I have no idea what number we're on. So 8, 7, 6, 2, 1, and done. Rock up to sitting for spine stretch forward. Reaching your legs long and straight, lift up tall. Arms down, shoulders down, arms straight. Lift up. And then inhale, as you exhale, nod your chin to your chest first. Pull your front ribs towards your back. Following out through the rib cage and the belly. Reach, 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 reach. And then low back, before the spine. And again, inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And breathe out. 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. Reach, reach, reach. Take your hands to the floor and just find a little extra in your stretch. And then come all the way up. Lie all the way back down. Take both legs to the ceiling. If they won't be straight, it's okay to have a slight bend, but glue them together like they're one unit. And then just let them rock slightly to the right and back to the center. And to left and center. So feel your abdominals control that movement. Doesn't have to be big. These are like your outer edges of your circles. Now keeping those legs together, circle the legs clockwise and stop. And reverse and stop. Clockwise and stop and reverse. You can go into more advanced and lift the hips, but I can feel my abs working to move my legs just here. Last set. Reverse. And rock up to sitting for your saw. Lift up nice and tall. Rotate to the right. Inhale. Exhale as you bring out that rib cage, reaching, 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 and lift. Rebuild the spine. Rotate and reach, 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 and lift, and rotate, and reach, reach, reach. One more each direction. Lift. Last one. And lift. And then lower all the way down. Lie down onto your stomach. For a little bit of extension here. Reaching your arms long, separate your feet. Hip bone distance apart. Keep a little pressure into that left hand. Pubic bone into the floor, belly button in and up. Reach that right arm back to your hip. Lift the shoulder up so you feel that engagement in your lats and your serratus. Reach, reach, reach. And back. And again, same side. And back. 2 more. Use your breath to reach further. Last one. And switch sides. Reaching the opposite side. Take your gaze to follow your hand. 3 more. Last one on this side. And we alternate. Two more. Last set. Now both arms. Reset. This time your head just stays forward. Lift up. Reach both arms back. Find that length, lifting from the upper back. Still feeling that connection in your lats and your serratus. Bend the elbows. Reach it forward. Like you're swimming. Breaststroke. Two more. Last one. And bring those hands back underneath your shoulders. And drawing your shoulders down, just press up slightly. And lower. Little engagement through your glutes. Drawing shoulders down, lift, and lower. Last one. And lower all the way down. Press yourself back into your rest pose. Let's get a nice little release. And then lie down onto your bottom, onto your back. Bend your knees, feet flat onto the floor. Roll your tail, feel your spine off the floor, lifting your hips. Finding one nice long, knees, hips, ribs to shoulders, and then melt back into the floor. If you're not somebody who curls your tailbone, just press up. Find that length, like your knees are reaching away, but your heels are pulling to your bottom, and your inner thighs are still active. Lots to think about. Mental Monday morning. Last one like this. Lifting all the way up to the top. Pause here. Now pull your heels towards your bottom. Lift an inch and lower an inch. Just lift and lift, keeping the rib cage quiet. Lift. Feel those glutes activate. Maybe an opening in the hips. 5 more. Last one. And melt all the way down. Woo. And cross your right ankle over your left knee. Keeping the hips level, lift. Pause. Now lower and lift. Lower and lift. Four more. Last one. Coming all the way down. Switch sides. Hips level, press up, lift. And lower. Lift. Lift. Five more. Last one. Lower all the way down. Feet back flat onto the floor. Press up. Pause. Bend that right knee in. Reach it to the ceiling. And just lower the leg and lift. Lower and lift. For 3. Last one. Find the floor. Reset. Cramp, sorry. Make sure your hips are nice and level. Bend the left knee and reach it to the ceiling. And lower. And lift. Lower. And lift. 4 more. Last one. And find the floor. And come all the way down. Rock those hips side to side. And then lie down onto your side. I'm on my left side. You can start on either side. Lie all the way down. You can prop your head up if that feels good to you. Bend your bottom knee. Or actually bend both knees. So your feet are in line with each other and kind of in line with your backside. And then lift just the top leg and lower. Feel the abs lift and lower. You should feel the abs working. No tail tucking here. Option to lift the feet off the floor. 4 more. Feel those glutes. Last 2 and 1. Stay lifted. Press up just an inch. Lift, lift, lift. For 4, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Now lift the whole leg and lower. Lift and lower. So only lower to hip bone height. Check in with your abs. Are they lifted? Four more. Last 2 and 1. Hold here. Pause. Now move your knee so it's in line with your hips. So the sole of your feet is reaching behind you. To try not to let that foot drop to the floor. Keep the foot in line with the knee and lift. And lift. Find length through the side of the body. I just had to reset myself. Five more. Last 2. Last 1. Pause. Reach that leg long. Now, reach it in forward so your knees are in line with each other. Rotate that toe slightly towards the floor and lift. Lift. Four more. Last 2 and 1. Bend that knee back in. Pause right here from that hip joint. Circle. Circle. Five more. Last 2 and 1. Keep the abs engaged and reverse. Four more. Last 1. Extend that leg long. Now reach it slightly behind you. Take your knee to knee, extend it back. Knee to knee, and reach it back. Really engage that backside glute here. Four more. Last 2. Last 1. Bend the knee in, take a quick breath. Extend that top leg. Reach it up. Wrap your hand around your ankle. Place that foot on the floor. Now extend that back leg long and straight. And lift. Lifting from the heel. Lift. Inner thighs. Lift. Connect your low abs to that lift. Four more. Last 1. Hold up. Pulse up an inch. Lift it an inch. Lift. Lift. For 4, 3. Last 1. And circle. 4, 3. Last 1 and reverse. Last 3, 2, 1, and lower all the way down. So options to keep your knees bent here if that works better for you. I'm going to straighten my legs, taking my elbow down onto the floor. Reach your legs nice and long, finding that side plank. Lift the hips up off the floor. You can stagger the feet if that feels better to your body. Pause. Now, lower the hips and lift. Lower and lift. 4 more. Last 1 and lower all the way down. Lie down onto your belly. Make a pillow with your hands. Forehead glued to your back of your hands, reach your legs long. Lift your right leg and lower. Lift your left and lower. Right and left and left. And bend both knees. Take the inside edges of your feet together, flex your feet, and lift. Lift. For 5. Last 1, extend your legs long, and then turn over onto the other side. Again, stack your hips, bend your knees, feet in line with your backside. Find length through the side of the body, glue the feet together, pull up on those abs, and lift the top knee, and lower. Lift. Option to lift your feet off the floor, and lift. 5 more. Last 1, lift, pause at the top, press up, up, lift, lift. For 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower the knees down. Just lift that whole top leg. Now from here, lift and lower. Again, check in with your rib cage and the side of the body. Or more. Last 1, pause, move that knee so it's in line with your hip, and lift. Lift. Hit the butt from all different angles. 4 more. Last 1, lower down, extend the legs straight, knees in line with each other, rotate toes towards the floor, and lift, lift. Four more. Last 1, lower, bend that knee back in and just draw those circles from that hip joint. 4 more. Last 1, and reverse. Two more. Last 1, extend that leg long, knee to knee. Extend it back, bend it in, press it back. Four more. Get a little extension on the front side as you reach that leg back behind you. Last 2. Last 1. And reach that leg long, kick it up, wrap the ankle with your hand, extend that bottom leg back, and lift, lift. Keep your neck long. Last 1, stay lifted, now pulse it up, up. Find that low belly, connect it to those inner thighs. Last 3, 2, 1, and circle. For 3, 2, 1, and reverse. 3, 2, 1, and lower it all the way down. And again, with those side planks coming up onto your elbow, option to stay with the knees bent or legs straight. Splitting the feet if that works better. Lifting those hips. Pause here. Pull. And then dip and lift. Feel that connection in the underside of the body. Four more. Last one. And lower all the way down. All right, come up to sitting. Bend your knees. Reach your right leg straight. So my knees are glued together. Walking that bent knee, that foot far enough away so it's not right up next to you. Reach your arms long. Lift up tall. Pull the belly in. Pull back all the way. Take an inhale. Exhale. Reach knees, ankles, toes, and lift. And lower. And again, inhale. Exhale. Knees, ankles, toes. And lower. One more like this. You can take your arms overhead if that's better for you. Just when you inhale, keep those ribs down. Exhale. Knees, ankles, toes. Pause at the top. Bend the right knee, extend the left. And we have three more on this side. Inhale. Exhale. Knees, ankles, toes. And lower. And again, two more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. And lower all the way down. Reach your top arm overhead, lower. Roll over onto your belly for some swimming. Reaching those arms long. Draw your shoulders down. Pubic bone into the mat, belly in and up. Lift your right arm, left leg. Left arm, right leg. Right arm, left leg. Now think, reach those arms and the arm as far away from the foot as you can. And lower. Same thing with the other side. Find that length and opposition. Lower all the way down. Now, lift the arms. Lift the legs. And flutter kick. Inhaling and exhaling. Two more full breaths. Last one. And press yourself back into a rest pose. And then coming onto all fours. Just take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, round that pelvis, pull the belly button up into the spine like an angry cat. Inhale, untuck the tailbone, find length in the spine. Exhale. Rotate that pelvis and lift. Inhale to find length. Two more. Last one. Pause right here, flexing your toes. Float your knees off the mat. Pause and hold. For 5, 4, last one, lower the knees down. And again, pressing into your hands. Now feel like you're trying to rotate your elbows towards your underarms. You don't have to get the crease all the way forward, but you want to feel that connection under your arms. Hover your knees off the floor and walk one foot out and the other. Pause and hold. Just hold. Feel like you're pulling your hands back towards your feet, feet towards your hands. For 5, 3, last one, knees down, sit back, and back on up. Flexing those toes, come back up on into your plank. Pause. Float the right foot, point the toe, and then press back into that left foot. Switch sides. And switch. One more each side. And then lower. It's all. Sitting onto your bottom cross-legged. You can do a Z-sit if that works better for your body. I'm not sure any of these positions work great for mine, but they work in progress. And then just reach that left arm out. As you exhale, reach up and over, find some length side up. Inhale to come back up to center. Exhale to lift up and over. One more like this. A little deeper if you can. Switching sides. Sit tall, round over your own legs. And then separate your legs as wide as you can. Find length in the spine, taking your hands down in front. If you can flex your feet, go ahead and flex your feet. And just hinge forward. Finding a little stretch through those inner thighs. You can get your elbows to the floor, great. Some of you are gummy. Nobody ever called me that. And then reaching your arms out to a T. Stack your spine. Inhale. As you exhale, lift up and over. Anchor that opposite hip down from into my left. Reach, reach, reach. Lift up. Rotate towards that foot. And you'll strengthen your hamstring, kidney still, and then keep it all the way up to sit tall, teeth the arms, take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, lift up and over to the opposite leg. Reach. And then rotate towards that foot and reach. You stack the spine and let's try to the center one more time. Walking those hands forward, collecting elbows down now. Maybe take your hands to your feet. And breathe. And then coming all the way up and sitting. So, bend your knees, feet flat on the floor, cross your right ankle over your left knee. And you can control just by how much you pull this opposite knee in. And find a little stretch through those glutes. And then switch sides. That side clearly worse than the other. And then sitting all the way up. Take one last nice deep inhale. Exhale all the air out. And that's it. That's all she wrote for Marvelous Monday Morning. Thank you guys all for coming. You can unmute yourselves.
Thank you, Dibbit.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good to see you. You're very welcome.
Have a great week.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you. You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.